Usually when people see that they've made a mistake or not by purpose, the yarn went out of the stitch, they start a panic. But that's exactly what you should not be doing. It's actually really easy to fix these kind of errors. You'll have to first look if the stitch is a knitting stitch or a purl stitch. Here I know that it's a knitting stitch. Well, with practice, and over the years, you actually learn to recognize which stitches are a knitting stitch and which one are purl stitches. But if you don't know, well, you'll just have to try the two techniques, and you'll see soon enough that one will look nicer than the other one. So you'll know without even actually having to know if it's a knitting or a purling stitch, which kind of technique you should be using. So here it's a knitting stitch, so the loose piece of yarn has to go in the back of the stitch, and we'll try to pass the loose piece of yarn inside the loop, like so. So once you fixed your stitch, you just pass it on your needle. Now the following stitch is actually a purling stitch, because that's the pattern I'm using for this project. So I just have to locate the stitch, and since for the knitting stitch we had to put the loose piece of yarn in the back, for this one we have to put it in the front and try to pass it through the loop. And now that we did it, we were able to pass it in. You just put on your needle to make sure it's not going to fall again. So this is how you would fix your mistake. It happens a lot of times, so I would say the major thing is not to panic, because people start panicking because they've been knitting so long and they see that they just have messed up. But if you start panicking, the stitch is gonna undo even further, so you'll have to pass it through even more loose pieces of yarn. I hope that this video helped, and if it did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to comment, and also like if you enjoyed this video. You can also subscribe so you will be notified of my new videos.